So, for Maths Today 6RH, we're going to be looking at finding common multiples. To achieve this, you need to know your times tables, you need to be able to understand what the term multiple means, and to be able to find common multiples. You can use the 100 grid, which I've put on the sheet for you, and if you want to for today's lesson, in the back of your reading records you've got a times table grid, which might also help you. So, here's our starter question. If you want to pause and have a go at any of the questions, please feel free. Find the first 5 common multiples of 2 and 3. So you'll see below I've written out our 2 times table up to 15 times 2. So I've gone a bit further than we usually would. And I've done the 3 times table up to 3 times 12. So these are all multiples of 2 and 3. Common multiples are any number that is in both lists. So can you find 5, the first 5, that are in both lists? So did you find them? 6, 12, 18, 24 and 30. They're the first 5 numbers that appear in both of the lists, so they are common multiples. 36 is a common multiple of 2 and 3. However, it's not the first 5, which is why it's not included on my list. You can see that those numbers show up in both lists. That's what makes them common multiples. So, what is a common multiple? Sorry. If 2 or more numbers are common multiples, it means they can all be exactly divided by the same smaller number. So 18 from before can be divided by 2 to get 9, or it can be divided by 3 to get 6. So it is a common multiple of both those numbers. Here we have another example. 5, 25 and 50 are all common multiples as they can be divided exactly by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 25 divided by 5 is 5, and 50 divided by 5 is 10. So here we have 100 square. You can use this to help you find the multiples. We've highlighted multiples of 2 and 5. Can you see that the ones at the end of the rows, the multiples of 10, are highlighted in yellow and blue because they are both a multiple of 5 and a multiple of 2. So they would be our common multiples. Anything just blue would be a multiple of 2. Anything just yellow would be a multiple of 5. So use your 100 square today and see if you can use those to help you find your common multiples. The last challenge you have on your work today looks at problem solving. So Bill and Sarah play basketball at the same local basketball court. Bill plays once every 3 days and Sarah plays once every 4 days. In a fortnight, which is 14 days, how many times will they play football on the same day? Which day out of these would they play on the same day as each other? So Bill plays every 3, Sarah plays once every 4. So what we need to know is our multiples of 3 and our multiples of 4. Then we need to find our common multiple. Out of the list they've given us, which one of those, 4, 6 and 12 or 14, which of those is our common, which are common multiples to 3 and 4? Pause it, have a go. So, you should have found out they only play once. 12 is the only common multiple of 3 and 4. It says 4 and 6, but it should say 3 and 4. That is less than 14. Have a go at the work today. See how you do. And if you need any help, send a question on Class Dojo. Common multiples, numbers that are in both sets of times tables. Good luck and upload your finished work to Seesaw.